I'm here today to receive this donation of 10 Samba point of care machines from the Diagnostics for the World, DRW, which will increase access to early infant HIV diagnosis and to viral load testing for people living with HIV who are on treatment.
The pregnant women wanted to know whether transmission had occurred to their unborn baby or to their new infant. But diagnosis and the technology available then was such that you could only do it 1.5 years later.
In early HIV diagnosis in infants is life-saving, as without any antiretroviral treatment, 30% of HIV-positive children will be dead by age of 1 year, rising to 50% by the second birthday if no treatment is initiated.
To correctly diagnose babies born from HIV-infected mothers, a highly complex technology is required to identify the virus itself, something that cannot be readily achieved by the currently available rapid tests. Therefore, a new generation of diagnostic technology must be implemented to fill this gap, and Samba is such a technology. For these babies, we recommend testing at 6 weeks of age and are in the process of testing out recommendations to test babies at birth to determine if they are HIV positive or not. This is what we call early infant diagnosis of HIV.
In the end, we have this little Samba machine here, which if you use the centralized machine, as Dr. Mugunungi talked about, is the size of a car, and it needs, like he said, air conditioning and highly skilled workers. This, we reduce it into the size of a coffee machine. Just like coffee machine, we put all the ingredients in the sachet and you put it in, and it looks like nothing, but it has 188 reagents in there, and it does not require cold chain transport, it doesn't require air conditioning, and in fact, Doctors Without Borders in Malawi taught the village women to run the test, and in fact, I always said anyone who can cook can run Samba.
I'm truly humbled to be receiving this donation on behalf of all Zimbabweans. These Samba machines will go a long way in providing early infant diagnosis of HIV and viral load monitoring of children and adults living with HIV at the point of care, removing the need for sample transportation, while at the same time making results available the same day. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Professor Helen Lee and her team at Diagnostics for the Real World for a generosity to the people of Zimbabwe. Professor, I'd like to thank you very much.
It's important to be able to diagnose children as early as possible in terms of their status with regards to infection with HIV and AIDS. And the technologies that we had at the moment were highly centralized only at central hospitals. With the coming in of the Samba 2 point of care machine, it does allow that service to be provided at the lowest level of care. It is a machine that is robust, it's portable, it does not require special conditions, and it does not require highly skilled persons. You need to be trained, yes, to operate it, but you don't have to be highly skilled. So it's an appropriate machine for us in that we can deploy it to every corner of Zimbabwe where we have a clinic, and we can also utilize it as a mobile device in our mobile clinic. So the impact is really going to be great.